Hello and welcome to the Quest for Connery, review number 30.
30?
We're getting through them now, aren't we? So, and this film is called...
Woman of Straw.
This is another film that took us... It took us ages.
If I try something different, they're probably getting bored of us introducing them normally.
Yeah, it took us ages to find.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you. It's from 1964, I believe. It's just after From Russia with Love. Come on, get involved.
Well, you sideline
Well,
on
I'll
my
settle
singing.
this one then. Woman of Straw, 1964.
Child.
It's just after
Child.
From Russia with Love, just before Goldfinger, so he's not a massive star yet. He's still a big star.
And Connery chose to do this film because of the chance to work with Ralph Richardson,
Really?
who Connery admired. Yeah, I read up on it the other day in the Connery biography we have.
I didn't know that. Why is he a big fan of Ralph Richardson?
Ralph Richardson did acting stuff on the stage and TV and
Right.
bits and pieces like that. So he was like, "Wow, this guy's a great actor. I want to be with him." Like whatever. Didn't even look at the script.
Really?
Signed on.
He probably should have looked.
It's
at the
one of
script.
but the thing is though, they this, what do we give it in the end?
5.
5. It's one of
Average.
they rewrote this around the character of Connery as Bond, and you can tell it's from what could be like sort of like a good performance for Connery is like this guy.
Well, no, I wouldn't say they wrote it for the character of Bond. I'm just saying that I reckon Connery acted it as Bond.
They did do rewrites though.
Did they?
Yeah.
No.
And like one, oh yeah, what's the little bit of trivia you've got about Connery's tuxedo?
Oh, he wears a white tux in Woman of Straw, and it's exactly the same tux that he wore in Goldfinger at the beginning of the film.
Yeah.
Even inside of the tux, they've got the initials AR because he plays the character Anthony Richmond.
Oh dear.
So
back in the old days,
back in the day when
money.
you used the same costumes.
Anyway, about this film, it's about this rich playboy nephew by Connery, played by Connery,
Yeah.
and his uncle's about to.
Well, he's like a cripple.
Yeah, his
isn't he?
uncle's dying. Uncle Ralph Richardson, who just shouts abuse at
Really,
black people,
really offensive.
women, minorities, anybody, younger people.
Basically, they play him up for about 45 minutes of the film as the worst human being that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep throwing it in your face. Like, he says something offensive and they just keep topping it each time.
And so Connery employs Gina Lollobrigida, who's since gone on to do
Nothing.
We should do a thing called The Curse of Connery about all these
Yeah.
co-stars who just don't do anything.
Though I'd say she's probably the best bit of the film, really.
Yeah,
like, her
that's
acting.
all right acting.
Yeah, because like Ralph Richardson, though he's apparently a great actor. I thought he was pretty crap in this film.
Hammed it up a
Yeah,
little
he's
bit.
like,
Rah!
I hate black people.
Yeah,
Rah, again and again and again.
then
and
he
again.
made his black servants act like dogs and jump
Yeah.
over each other. And it's like, we get it, you're
Yeah.
racist. You know what I mean?
You don't have
But, like, keep rubbing it
Because he has
in.
like this whole big monologue of like, oh yeah, well they like being servants, but it's like, okay, we need to ram this home even more. Let's get the black people on their knees
Yeah,
and
I
pretend
just-
to be dogs.
So anyway, Connery employs this woman to try and get her to marry this old guy, so then that when the old guy dies, leaving her all the money, she'll give Connery a bit, something like that. But the complications ensue, and it's an all right sort of like, well, not really twist, but
There's an alright
a
twist.
plot development.
But the twist comes like, how long is this film? Just under 2 hours. The film comes
20
like
minutes
an
from the
hour.
end,
Yeah,
maybe?
20 minutes from the end.
If that.
So,
It wasn't bad to watch, but at points we were just sort of like, I think it got better as it went on.
yeah, towards the end it got better.
But
First hour was pretty dull.
Connery's not really stretched, I think. And there was a thing in this book I was saying that he was a little bit like scared by Ralph Richardson. 'Cause he was like, I want to try really hard to act well
Really?
for him, and he just didn't do that well.
So what were these rewrites then?
Like just trying to make him a bit more of a, like, you know, because like that bit when he's like goes to the room, she's like, do women always do what you want? He's like, invariably.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like,
little
that
one-liners.
could come straight out of a Bond
Because
film.
when we were
easily.
watching it, we were like, "This is just Bond. He's just
He's
acting
moving like Bond.
Yeah, he gets his
you know what I
cigarette
mean?
out.
Yeah, and like lights of her. It just felt very much sort of like Bond in a different setting. And this is sort of like, in a way, we felt kind of Hitchcockian at points.
Yeah.
And he did this film before he did Marnie. And Marnie, which isn't great, I think we reviewed that one already, but Hitchcock actually sort of makes him a little bit more sinister, which this film doesn't. This film is just sort of...
Well, he starts off Bond, and then he kind of keeps changing, and it seems he gets more comfortable in a different acting style, and then towards the end he becomes the douchebag.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but I think Hitchcock, who was a better director than whoever directed this,
it was Basil Dearden.
exactly, actually could get something more out of Connery.
But it's an all right film. it's forgettable. I mean, you
I think
can't buy this
No,
anywhere. Like, you can't buy it on DVD. You can't even get it on VHS.
I don't think it's been released.
No, I found it on a site that was another site like that did No Road Back and Tarzan's Great Adventure. They've got like VHS recordings off TV because this was recorded off the TV channel TCM, and they've put it onto a DVD. I think this cost me £15. That's
It
how
shows
rare.
how dedicated we are to this
Yeah.
quest for Connery. If you're out there and you're a rich billionaire, if Mark Zuckerberg's watching this, we wouldn't mind just a bit of money just to maybe recover expenses.
Because we've got 4 films, definite films of Connery's left
4 films
to
left.
watch. Okay, we haven't done all the reviews from yet. That's why we keep having to
Backlog,
catch up.
yeah. That's why we've done 5 today. That's why we're in the same clothes, don't
Yeah.
judges?
And
Actually, I think this is our first series of reviews in daylight.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, in date. We usually do them at night, but we've got 4 definite Connery films left to buy, and they're so hard to find. Like,
should I read out the list of what we've got?
yeah,
We've sort of gone off point. Just quickly sum up for this bad boy.
Yeah.
Woman of Straw, 5.5. All
Was
right,
it
maybe
5.5
watch
or
it.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Not
5 out of
5.
5 out of 10. Yeah.
Right. Okay. The ones we're looking for left are Action of the Tiger, The Red Tent, 5 Days One Summer, and I've forgotten
A
the
Fine Madness.
and A Fine Madness.
I found A Fine Madness, The Red Tent, and 5 Days One Summer. Right. Fine Madness and The Red Tent are about just under £20, and they're both DVDs from Spain, which is all right because we had to do that at Good Man in Africa, even though that was a lot cheaper. That was half the price of the other 2. Action of the Tiger is nowhere except on this site that our friend found.
$25. Martin Fika,
$25.
Bollinger.
And I think that's even in a Region 1 DVD, so we'd only be able to watch it on a laptop once. 5 Days One Summer is on eBay for £63.
Yes.
From Germany. It's not even
Ridiculous.
like a proper English DVD. It's a German DVD where you have to change the audio to
And
English.
we are poor trainee teacher. Failed. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing a master's. It's not going to work out. I'm getting used to unemployment. It's fine. I'll probably end up working at Waitrose, really, won't I?
Yeah, that'd be good. They can earn the money to pay for the £63. £63 for a film.
This is our plea. We don't usually do this, but if anybody has those or can find those cheaper, let us know. Drop us a link, please.
Yeah, because we need them.
Okay.
We need to watch them.
Pitiful whinging aside,
Yeah.
thanks a lot. The next review will just be nice and professional.
Yeah.
Professional next review.